medical condition in which the ability of the blood to clot is severely reduced, causing the sufferer to bleed severely from even a slight injury. The condition is typically caused by hereditary lack of coagulation factor, most often factor 8. Is it hard for many to pay attention to a helpless handicapped hemophilic patient in a small village called Impatase in the Ashanti region? This is what it feels like to be helpless. Emo's grandmother tells her experience.
Amos is a pupil in my class, and I am the class teacher. He's a very good student. I think that something like a wheelchair provided for him so that his movement from the school to this place will be easy. In the evening, some of the people can even help me by pushing him to school back, or even alone walking from his house to the school. Sometimes it's very unbearable for him.
So I'll go the distance this time.
And the woman says, Satabro. And the identical doctor and a doctor say, and yes, Satabro. I just here. So now I'm saying naturally, I didn't have compound in so for no so catch it. I say, why you're home with you and the infant and cookie.
So the Ghana Hemophilia Society was formed basically to take care of the welfare of hemophilia patients in Ghana. In 1998, I lost my son through a disease that was then not known in Ghana. So when I had my second son, I took him outside for medical checkup, and hemophilia was diagnosed as a disease that he was suffering from. So back home, I started a Hemophilia Society with a group of people, including medical personnel from Korea. And in 2009, the society was inaugurated. In 2011, we received accreditation from the World Federation of Hemophilia, and in between from that time to date, we have been embarking on 3 main objectives. 1, to help improve the capacity of medical personnel in Ghana. 2, to raise awareness of the disease called hemophilia, which hitherto was not known Ghana. And 3, to improve the care and treatment of hemophilia patients.
Some dreams live on in time forever. Those dreams.
When I never want to the morning, check. Naba, and Texas Naba, Canadian City. If you could have put to in the Boston and Naba, no, while their school, no, I bet and I ever said I'm more poor and on any.
Promise I made. Put it all on the line. What I hope for at last would be mine. If I could breathe.
Samuel, an SHS graduate who is also a hemophilic patient living somewhere in Kumasi with his grandmother. This is what he said about his condition.
My name is Samuel. I am 23 years old. I am SHS graduate. I come from Asante Jazzy, the Ashanti region. I am hemophilic, and it was diagnosed in Kolebu somewhere around 1999. I came to Kumasi to stay with my grandma around 2000. My condition is quite complicated. When I get a cut, I bleed a lot. And when my body hits something hard, the place gets swollen and it takes a very long time before it goes. It has really disturbed me a lot in my life. But I usually skip school because of this hemophilic condition. I don't remember a time that I had a full term without a swelling or a bleed. And because of that, I always have to stay home for like a month or at least 3 weeks in every term. Because the hemophilic condition is quite unknown in Ghana. From the beginning, when I go to hospital, they barely get any good help for me. Until recently that I met the Ghana Hemophilia Society, where they introduced me to the factor, which is able to improve my system a lot. So if it had not been the Hemophilia Society, which I met recently, then there was no proper help I was getting from the hospital, because they never had any good remedy for it.
So through this, we have to come out with so many ways and approaches in order to get them known, identified, diagnosed, and by testing. So it is by the means of going out, doing education, involving the media, both radio and TV, to create the awareness, tell people about the disease, so you spell out the symptoms that is commonly found for them to know and suspect that if somebody is seeing of this kind of symptoms, you'll be able to tell that this person should be diagnosed to know whether he or she is living with hemophilia. Now we're also trying to do away with the perception of the general public, especially people living in the rural areas. You know, in our part of the world, we cannot do away with things of our customs as it comes to spiritual aspects. So people actually mainly attribute the disease into the spiritual world, be it curse, be it whatsoever, witchcraft and other things. But Ghana Hemophilia Society is committed and trying very well to get this perception out of the people. But when you suspect somebody, it is only the hospital that can confirm through a test. So we'll be able to tell whether the patient is a hemophilic or
nti yoni ni kɔ n'anim ni nyinaa no kyerɛ sɛ o problem wɔ hɔ a na ha baabi ahono wɔ hɔ a na ne nan wɔ hɔ a na ne nsa saa ne situ a mogya ebetu ne saa gye sɛ yɛde no kɔ hospital nti ɛne ne mu saa yadeɛ no a wokɔ sukuu kora wotimi bɛtumi fie yɛ sabosumi nsia no ntimi nkɔ sukuu ne musa de ne tempia bo so me nsempia otu be tinifi je say ya de no die e abre ho pa abre ho na nsanya ko ni nfani roimu ana ta de ne begia je say o mu titi kakra na nsen kura no ba de be na otumi nsa ne nsa ne nan ntimi nya no ho twi e bata wotimi dade mo abese osuni ni nukra no ntimi pia montini ni ntimi hu ya de krokro ha kwala no kane ni ne ma gbini mom de ne ye mi se eye sunsun ya de e na ya kwala no se ne papa nso so on de me kan na won fa na gbini ni yadeɛ no ɛyɛ sunsun mu yadeɛ etwa sɛ dɔkta na ɛtwe dɔkta fo ya da woroma ne kurikura no a ama na du mpempem so a ɔdue.
Hemophilia is an S-linked recessive disorder that is caused by a functional deficiency in factor VIII. Generally, when you have a clot, you have a cut, you need to, the reason why you actually stop bleeding is that you have some things that are found in your blood that helps you to form the clots. And one of the things you actually need to form the clot is what we call the factor VIII. And that's basically what happens in hemophilia type A. We are actually talking more about hemophilia type A because that's the commonest type of hemophilia you can ever find. We have other types, we have the B, we have the C, and we even have the acquired ones. But about 70% of our patients tend to come with hemophilia type A.
Because of my condition, I have this deformity in my right knee. It happened somewhere around 2004. I went to school and I really don't remember what happened. I think I was playing football and I fell and I hit my knee against the ground and it was swollen. So I stayed home for almost 7 months. And after it went, the knee couldn't become straight again. So it is about 80-85% straight. And I also have this deformity on my left elbow. I can't straighten it completely, and it sometimes really pains me.
You could have a child coming in with excessive bleeding from the cord. Immediately they cut the cord. If you cut the cord and you are a normal child with normal clotting activity, you tend to secure hemostasis or clot early, and then the child will not overbleed. But with children with hemophilia, you can have some of them coming in with hemorrhage or bleeding from the cord. For male children, they could also bleed excessively after they've had their circumcision. As I said, hemophilia is actually an S-linked disorder, meaning most of our patients tend to be males because of the pattern of inheritance. With the factors, fortunately for us, it's actually way expensive. It's actually very expensive. But with the help of the World Federation of Hemophilia and their affiliate, that's the Ghana Hemophilia Society, it is actually given for free. So patients who come and have need of the factor are given without being charged. However, there are other things that also goes into the management of a child with hemophilia. When they come, you have to make sure they use other things like cannulas. We give them syringes. Some of them may have need of pain relievers because pain management is also part of the management of hemophilia. In any case, hemophilia must be managed comprehensively, and the management of hemophilia is usually done at a comprehensive healthcare center, which we are trying to build in Komfanochi.
Ghana Hemophilia Society, as a co-member of the international body World Federation of Hemophilia, we always celebrate the day hemophilia on every April 17th to create the awareness of the existence of the illness. Ghana cannot be ruled out when it comes to the celebration. And because of that, we've also realized that the disease or the illness is on the ascendancy. That is, the more we look at it, we have more than what we can think of. That is, the patient will get identified. Now, according to the statistics of World Bank, Ghana, with a population of 27.5 million, we are looking at a percentage of 2,700 patients living with hemophilia.
So our basic challenge is that all the regional hospitals first must have adequate healthcare personnel who understand the disease, can identify the symptoms and help in treatment of the disease. Now, apart from that, also we need a lot of volunteers, both healthcare volunteers and non-healthcare volunteers, because we need to do education always and continuously around the country, and we need people who volunteer also as an NGO the society is self-financing. We doesn't receive any funding from outside, neither from the World Federation of Hemophilia. So we need people with religious spirit, and we need resources as well.
Would be mine if I could breathe.
Most of our patients come in with crises such as bleeding into their joints, bleeding gums. So when they come, we rather do investigations and treat them with either blood transfusion, FFPs, or we give painkillers to reduce the pain because of the swelling.
Some days are meant to be.
Hemophilia is a disease. It's a very difficult, or let's say they call it a disorder, a blood-related disorder. It's very difficult to treat. Remember that in the first place, it is something that is not curable for now. And the treatment is also quite complex. To start with, medical people will tell you to use a lot of rest for patients who are suffering from bleeds in a part of their body. Then also they can use these blood derivatives like plasma and cryoprecipitate as the first line of treatment for patients who are suffering from bleeds and uncontrollable bleeds. These are all helpful in a way, but the best means of treatment is by this factor concentrate called hemophilia factors. And they are categorized in the basic two: hemophilia A or factor A or factor B. Now, the factor concentrates are not on the shelf products. They are very difficult to acquire. And in outside the country where you have to buy them, it's very, very expensive. In fact, depending upon the weight and the age of the patient, it can cost you as much as $2,000 per injection. The society is not enjoying any support from the government per se. In fact, we have made efforts at contacting the government through the Ministry of Health. We have recognized society and we have engaged them in discussions, but there is no support from government as we speak. We are opening our doors with the whole general public, the country at large. We are looking for support, like I earlier said, voluntary people to come and join in terms of corporate organizations, not only governments, but other corporate organizations can also support the hemophilia agenda in one way or the other. And we appreciate any offer given to us in cash or kind, in material resources, people's personal time, voluntary time, so that we can improve education of the disease worldwide.
So when people with hemophilia come to the hospital and they are bleeding, first of all, what you have to do is they want to secure hemostasis. Of course, you have to make sure that the person's airway is patent, the person is breathing. And in securing hemostasis, of course, compression is one of the things that we do. We also use ice pack. Some of them, especially those who come with knee, what we call hemophilia, that's bleeding into the joints. Commonest is the big joints like the elbow, the shoulder, and the knee. You give them pain relievers. And then what they actually need is what they don't have. Factor 8, factor 9, or whatever factor they are deficient in. So here in Komfanoche, with the help of the World Federation of Hemophilia and its affiliates, Ghana Hemophilia Society, we give the factor 8, which is very expensive, freely. So patients are not to pay for factor 8 or factor 9 or whatever factor we are giving them. However, management, as I said, is not only factor replacement. There are other things that goes into the management of a patient. We need syringes, you need cannulas. There are times that you have to give them pain relievers. There are times that you have to give them antibiotics because there's a superimposed infection on the joint bleed. All these things are not cheap, they are expensive. Even though we have about 200 patients currently enrolled in our register as hemophilia patients, in Ghana, looking at the population and the fact that we have about 1 in 5,000 to 1 in 10,000 patients being hemophilic worldwide, we expect that we have 2,700 patients. I mean, looking at comparing it to other diseases is not much. So we think that is something that the government can do. We can enroll people with hemophilia on the National Health Insurance Scheme, so that in addition to the factor that is being given freely, other things can also be free, so that patients can really afford the comprehensive treatment we are offering.